Yeah, Kyle been my homie, man. You know what the fuck going on.
Stacy Brookshire, welcome back.
Yeah, what's happening? Y'all know what it is.
Gary, Indiana mob boss, you know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Most definitely a legend in these streets, you know.
Yes, sir. Salute to all the gang members.
Got the Amazon book, you know.
Yes, sir. Let the Truth Be Told. Y'all go check it out. Go to Amazon.com. Put it in Let the Truth Be Told. By Trayvon Hazelet. True story.
Most definitely, most definitely. So now, how'd you feel since we did our last interview? You know, it went up, man. You did like 50,000, you know. And that's very rare for a Gary, Indiana person.
Yeah, man. That, you know, that was just all facts, man. You know what I'm saying? No fiction. Straight gangland, you know what I'm saying? You know, talking facts, you know what I'm saying? Giving the people what they want. You know what I'm saying? One shortchanging y'all on no events, you know what I'm saying? Telling y'all facts, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, it's a lot of animated shit going on out here. People believing and saying anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all true facts. That's how y'all deal with the boss man.
Okay. Okay. So now, you know, there's been a lot going on in the media, and I actually saw your face in a video, you know, and I gotta ask you, how do you feel about the DJ Akademiks and Freddie Gibbs beef? Because you're right there in that video. And everybody's coming at Akademiks right now. And Gary, he's talking about he's going to come to Gary, Indiana. And I know you and Freddie Gibbs got some history, too.
Yeah, me and Freddie Gibbs got some history, man. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, Freddie Gibbs, Vice Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Whatever our difference was, that's what it was.
Right.
DJ Akademiks ain't going to come to Gary and do a motherfucking thing to Gibbs. Not in our city, you know what I'm saying? We're going to stand behind Gibbs, you know what I'm saying? We're going to stand behind Gibbs in New York. We're going to stand behind Gibbs in Philly. We're going to stand behind Gibbs in Dallas, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
DJ Akademiks couldn't give me $1 million to come disrespect Gibbs on his
one of
platform.
yours, okay.
You know, he can't buy me or go against one of mine, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And me and Gibbs had tall beef in the music situation, but you can't pay me to go against one of mine, you know what I'm saying? I stand on law, yes sir.
Most definitely. Well, now that you brought up New York, you know, Gibbs got into an altercation, I believe, last night with Jim Jones' crew, and it was a fist fight. And, you know, he recently, you know, made amends with Mud Dog, you know, thugged out Mud and Jeff,
Yes, sir. Yes,
you know, after a long period of beef. How did you feel about all that?
Man, I couldn't have been there, man. I got tall respect from New York, you know what I'm saying? Definitely tall respect from New York, because I grew up on, you know, Jada Kids, Biggie Smalls, you know, I fuck with all of them, Puff and Jay-Z.
Right.
I fuck with all of them, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't have been there and them niggas, you know, standing on Gibbs, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Gary, Indiana, I rep Gary, Indiana, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never turn me against mine. Whatever we going through at home, that's what we gonna go through at home. Anywhere else in the world, I'm going to war with Gibbs.
Okay.
That's all.
So you couldn't have been there. It would
I couldn't have been there. Jim Jones had been on my head too. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. I couldn't have been there.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, one thing I want to ask you about, you know, you were really in the middle of that Mud Dog and Gibbs beef. How did that really happen, and where do you stand with that?
When I first came out the joint, you know what I'm saying, Gibbs, you know, attacked me with the, you know, rhyme, you know, by me being a don, you know what I'm saying, from my city. Been in the street for so long, you know what I'm saying, and doing my thing, you know, I was a target, you know what I'm saying, so when he come at me, you know what I'm saying, I ain't no rap nigga, you know what I'm saying, so I can't do the rapping thing, so you know, Mud took a shot at him for me, or whatever the situation was, and it went from there, you know what I'm saying?
Is that the one where Mud said Freddie called him a bitch? I remember that happening.
Yeah, he
like
did a whole
years
song
ago.
on it, you know what I'm saying? He was just telling him, like, man, you taking up another nigga beef. That's what Mud was basically telling him. We lost, we from Fifth Avenue. Gibbs, Lord, we always out of pocket, we always out of law. And that's the true facts, you know what I'm saying? So whatever, you know, it's in-house, should be always in-house, you know what I'm saying? Now, they, you know, the Vice Lord's in the door, you know what I'm saying? You know, we've been in the door, the GD's just getting through the door, you know? That type of situation, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. How do you feel about the GD's in the door?
I feel about the move that Mud and Gibbs just pulled just now.
Oh, yeah.
That was a blessing.
Them linking
you know
up?
I approve that. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so yeah, they were together. I believe last night or a couple of days ago.
Yeah, they was together. I don't know where they was at, but I know that was a beautiful sight. You know what I'm saying? And the whole city should be stand up.
I thought I'd never see no shit like that a day in my life.
That's how they representing that thing. The law called for that.
Most definitely. Now, I know you just made the GD comment. How do you feel about the GDs?
I fuck with the GDs, man. You know, I was in a joint, man, with, you know what I'm saying, USP Leavenworth with Raheem, Didi, with a lot of the GDs, man, K-Dog, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I fuck with them brothers. It was a collision, you know what I'm saying, because Chicago was together, the GDs and the Vice Lord, we were like this here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We was jamming. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to goddamn Raheem, Didi, Larry, Hoover people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was in there with them. You know, I was security for China, man.
Security?
I was security for China, man, in Leavenworth, United States Penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? I was security. You know, nigga ran up on Chief. Goddamn, I cut him down. Yes, sir.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But that never happened because we was all in there, you know, so on the Lordism, you know what I'm saying, trying to uplift our people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yes,
now,
sir.
I want to ask you about the CCA situation with the snitch allegations and the prison system. How do you feel about everybody calling you a snitch? And it's all down to comments.
Here it is. This what the situation is. I've been dealing with this since 2021. Ain't no motherfucker snitch like they said I snitch can walk through their city, hang with the homies, hang with the niggas he left with, deal with my Chicago niggas, my same nigga I fuck with before I went to the feds. Ain't no shit like that. I done been on every radio station with, go to Zach Scott radio station, that's with me and all the CCA niggas. Right. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you, that's just a whole bunch of jealousy shit. Yeah, you might see this on a piece of paper, but it got something to do with some murders and shit, this, that, and the other, where a motherfucker try to point the finger at me. I ain't trying to defame no motherfucker, come at no motherfucker, or trying to point no fingers at no motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? I hold my own, I stand on my business. Any motherfucker in the city will tell you all this shit that I'm in. Like I've been at home since 2009 on every corner, every block, every alley, every club, and everything that's going on in there, I'm a part of. Every fuck with every gangster in the city, man. Stop the bullshit. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm in Vegas because I'm on some chill shit now. I came home, I made a statement. I ain't gonna never hold that tag. Y'all niggas can kill that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna keep giving you niggas no goddamn juice. Keep trying to use my name. Y'all niggas, you niggas ratting on each other, man. Y'all niggas got yourself fucked up. I was in jail 2 years before Concord even got there. You niggas wasn't no bullies. You niggas wasn't no nothing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the Don. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, I gotta ask you a question. Now, you know, you got a buzz. You know, you're definitely somebody. How do you feel if somebody was to walk up to you from that era now and, you know, they had negative energy towards you?
I done seen everybody from Concord days.
Okay.
I done seen the real Concord niggas, man, the Steve Tarver, Harvey, Bud, Trent Gaines, you know what I'm saying? Clyde, you know, these are the original CCV niggas.
Right.
When you talking about Bob and all these guys, I salute Bob. I respect Bob got much, but Bob come up under me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These niggas is 20 years later in the game. They ain't no trendsetters. They follow behind us. The clout that they giving these niggas now. But stand up guy, yeah. You know what I'm saying? No, nigga, big dog is Stacy Brookshire. Point blank. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
And on top of that, Concord brought Concord down, man. Think about, I was in jail 2 years before they even got in jail. So
you talking about Concord, the Hood, and Gary?
Their own people snitched on. I went to the feds, got me through a Concord nigga named Bon Bon.
Okay.
From Concord. But this neither here nor there. Why? Because we already did this.
Right.
We already did this. You know, so we did this on radio stations, books, everything. The whole Concord came on there and told the people that now Stacy didn't bring us to jail and then all that.
Okay.
Because you niggas see me say in the paperwork, did y'all see him? Did y'all see me and him? Did y'all see us cooking crack? I said that because the nigga tried to say I killed the nigga.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I cleaned it up like that. You know what I'm saying? And I stand on that. I'm willing to die for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not making justifying nothing.
Right.
I'm giving you raw truth. I had these niggas brought me in on their bullshit, trying to hit me with some murders. Mm-hmm. They know what it is. That's why the niggas from the inside ain't speaking on the outside. This come up in 2021, niggas 2009, 1999,
right.
2001. You niggas still talking about the same lies in 2021, trying to defame me when I'm in every hood. In my city, my city love me. Shout out to Gary Neon for standing by how a real nigga.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
Real fifth block pioneer.
Yes,
One
sir.
thing.
That fifth block icon. Yes,
Right.
sir.
Definitely. Okay. So now, when you type in Google and everything, they'll talk about Stacy Brookshire pushed a lot of weight, cocaine back in the 90s and shit like that.
I'm Gary, Chicago. Shout out to motherfucking Key Neal. I'm Tiger crazy, hard body crazy. I'm hard body crazy, Tiger crazy. Yes, sir. I'm hard body crazy. I'm Tiger crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a traveling vice lord. I'm one way. I'm one of my hawk guys. You know what I'm saying? From the city, on a global level. Goddammit, you know what I'm saying? I'm Tiger crazy, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Manny Hawk on one of his all day, the general, you know what I'm saying? On the one-way game, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's up.
Now, one thing I want to ask you about, you know, what's your affiliation with a lot of the Chicago gangs?
Man, you know, because I fucking with, you know what I'm saying, back in 1987, 88, I used to be at the hole in the wall with Big Rod. If y'all anybody, somebody from out west, y'all know Big Rod, y'all know Hard Body, y'all know Tiger, y'all know the conservative, my man, he died, my guy, but he's fucking Tiger. He was a C, but he's getting all the money. But Tiger, my main man's like a daddy to me, you know what I'm saying? So he, you know, put me in the, you know, the lanes, you know what I'm saying? And I was, you know, bringing shit from, you know, across the water, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, boss nigga shit, you know?
Okay. So now, one thing I want to ask you about,
I fuck with a lot of BDs and a lot of GDs out there south, you know what I'm saying? 69th and Aberdeen, all that type of shit. I've been thugging, man. They know it.
Okay. So now, you know, Chicago's clicked off with a lot of gangs, you know?
Yeah.
BD, GD, Stone,
the new gangs,
Vice
like you
Lord.
got the 300s, and you know, that's the younger generation level. We respect all of them brothers. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about 87 on up back then, you know what I'm saying? I was stuck in Chicago real hard to my family. Shout out to Chi-Town.
Okay, now, I'll say that you and Alpo's situation is kind of similar. You know, mob balls, snitch allegations. How do you feel about the way Alpo was murdered? Do you feel like he had it coming? And like, how do you feel about the whole situation?
I mean, I ain't gonna never say that you know, we got the same kind of situation, because his situation was totally different from mine. We might have the same drive of not letting a motherfucker disrespect us and handling our business when they do. But a lot of things he did, I wouldn't have never did. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, I'm not judging him because I don't know his situation. But I would never put myself in the same category as him, because I'm 100. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he'll say he 100, but I don't know about what he got going on in New York. My people love me in Gary, Indiana. You know what I'm saying? My people love me. My people stand behind me. Shout out to GI.
Right. 100. Now, if Freddie Gibbs and Mutt was here right now, you know, I know you know them. You know, what would you tell them? You know? Man,
I say, man, do it for the city. Do it for the nation. Shout out to Gibbs. Shout out to Freddie Gibbs. Yes, sir.
Most definitely.
I mean, I said shout out to Gibbs and shout out to Mutt.
Yeah, shout out to Mutt, dog. You fuck with Jeff, though, right?
Ain't no question. He's from 5th Block. I'm from 5th Block.
How did you meet Mutt and Jeff?
They were some youngsters, you know what I'm saying? Mutt got there with that swimming pool. I was a rich nigga, you know what I'm saying? And my chain went off. I had my $3,000-$4,000 chain on. It went off in the swimming pool. And I tell Mutt, dog, goddamn man, younger, I need you to go in the pool, get my chain, man. I'm gonna give you a couple $100. So Mutt like, hell yeah, I go in the pool, jump in that OG. He jump in the pool, get my chain. I hit Mutt Dog down. Shout out to Mutt Dog, 5th Avenue. Yes, sir.
Most definitely. Okay. So now, one thing I want to ask you about your gang ties in Chicago. You know, what gangs do you fuck with in Chicago?
I fuck with all the gangs in Chicago, the BDs, the GDs, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I come up out west, you know, Tiger, you know what I'm saying, Hard Body, you know what I'm saying, Big Rod, I spit the hole in the wall, you know what I'm saying, Tiger like a father to me. Shout out to Tiger, Charles Scott, you know what I'm saying, he give me the gang, you know what I'm saying, I was pushing them things back and forth, you know what I'm saying, this is back in the past, he retired gangster, you know what I'm saying, yes, sir, ain't never been to jail, you know what I'm saying, not on my account, you know what I'm saying, so I don't know where all the snitch allegations coming from, you know what I'm saying, they see something, but they don't know where it come from. It's always a reaction to an action, remember that, and I ain't never no sucker, you feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I walk on all streets, you can't never say I ran from the city of Gary, Indiana. Look at my YouTube, go to Brookshire Mafia, you'll see me all in the city. You know what I'm saying? Can't no snitch do the shit I do. You feel me?
And it's crazy. When I first did the interview, you know, a lot of people were hitting me up saying that's a bad look to have them on your channel. Snitch, rat. It was rat emojis all in the YouTube comments. How do you feel about all that?
That's a lot of jealousy, man. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, some of them be 16, 20 years old, 16, 15, 14, 12 years old when I went to jail. They don't even know nothing about the gang shit and what was going on in the late 90s, early 2000s. They just some niggas that's jealous. From they people that was jealous, it's a domino effect of jealousy towards that nigga Stacy Brookshire. Been that way.
Most definitely. So, now if you could change anything in Gary, Indiana, what would you do?
If I could change anything in Gary, Indiana, I'll make everybody forget their enemies and come together as one so our children can live in peace. Because it ain't about us no more.
Right.
It's about the youth. Boss man talk.
Most definitely. Well, definitely, you know, I appreciate this interview, you know, as always. All right.
Yes, sir.